It's a poem that I wrote when I was kind of I wasn't sure of my gender, and I wasn't sure whether anyone would find a trans person attractive, and like it was something that I was really scared of, that I would never find somebody that would really accept me for who I was. So this is called Balance and Act. My heart is splattered across my chest as the bullet of bitter realisation that I might die alone strikes me before the last nail on my cardboard coffin. Society expects me to be something, and all I want is to be something. Instead, I am nothing, but I am. The bubbling pot of confusion, loneliness and anger. And I'll drink down the potion as they whisper the words, "You will never be a man." And I'll cut my hair and I'll change my clothes, and you'll all watch as each strand of individuality slams like thunder on the barbershop floor. I beat for love and my heart beats for companionship, but the gay girls look for a woman and the straight girls look for a dick, and I am neither a man nor the owner of a javelin that will shoot me up the hierarchy like the testosterone not yet in my muscle. And I am tired. I am tired of being unborn. I am tired of being an adult. I am tired of being anything at all. Like the words written with the falling dust of an old pencil, I will be erased and a new me will emerge, shining with the ink of such permanency to wait for someone who doesn't care enough to read me. I am a book unwritten, I am new parchment, I am the groom I may never be, I am the father I may not grow into. And if parting is such sweet sorrow, do I not at least need somebody to part? Man, woman, gay, straight, who made these labels and who wrote these sonnets to tell me who I am and who is allowed to love me? Like Virgo, I am the balancing scales of be who I am or have who I love. Balancing, tipping, but I don't yet know which way. Thank you very much for that. That was a lovely reaction to that. That was good. I was half expecting booze, so that's good. Definitely better than booze, I have to say. This next one is, it's not a trans poem, it's a general LGBT poem, or should I say LGBTQ plus poem. I hope you'll enjoy it. It's called Straight. I stood in line staring at a poster for an LGBT society once, and with the orchestra of voices around me I heard one single note. Why do they need gay pride? Where's our straight pride? My heart sank like the Titanic, and their ignorance was the iceberg. Let me tell you a little about straight pride. Come aside and buy a ticket for the best event of your life. Its title, Simply Being You. Next time you see a straight couple holding hands and you hear the words breeders, heteros, straights, spat venomously at them from across a busy road, death threats thrown like missiles at their heads, bullets shot in words at their ears, remember. Next time you hear of a broken-hearted straight couple denied the right to have a child because they love who they love after 15 years of a committed relationship, 3 cats and a dog, millions of kisses, impassioned love, and not enough for the reward of a child, remember. Next time you see the story of a man killed because he wore shirts and trousers, because he called himself a man and had a penis, beaten to a bloody pulp, unrecognisable because the inside matched the outside, he had the name he was given, his cause of death, cisgendered, remember. Next time you attend the funeral of a suicide death with no other reason than being straight, a body full of pills because you couldn't take liking boys because everyone told her that liking boys was wrong, because her God swore down to her for wanting a man, her parents ashamed because she was straight, bullied for being heterosexual, remember. Next time you visit a broken couple scattered in shards, rejection letter in hand, a request for marriage, denied by their church, their request for marriage, questioned by the law, their relationship invalid with the opposite sex's marriage is between 2 women or 2 men, not a man and a woman. Hear their cries and feel hopeless and remember. So ask me again, where is your straight pride? Your parade is forever, your chants are your rights, your flag is the flag of your country, your day lasts forever, and there's 365 of them a year. I dare you to stand in our place for 1 second, and I dare you to feel the sadness that we feel. I implore you to spend 1 day in our lives, and you will never want to return again. There is no choice. There is no decision to make. We love who we love, we are hated for our truth, and we are normal for 1 day. So ask me again, where is your straight pride? brilliant. This is quite a good first gig, I'm quite enjoying it. Aside from the fact that my plans are really depressing, I'm really sorry about that. This next one is one that I posted on a blogging site that I'm on, and within about half an hour I had 300 hits, which was pretty impressive, and about 200 people had reblogged it and liked it, and I got a little bit of abuse for it, but it's fine. Little suffering for the art and all that. So this is called Excuse Me. It's another trans poem and it's called Excuse Me. Excuse me, ma'am, this is the men's toilet? Excuse me, miss, that's the men's changing room. Excuse me, madam, the women's section's over there. Excuse me doesn't excuse you. I'm aware of where I am. Did it ever cross your mind that I'm there because I'm a boy, I'm a man, I'm a sir, I'm a mister? Why do I have to bind my tears, speak with my voice, cut my hair, wear these baggy clothes to hide my curves, and watch what I say in case the gender you've been told I am my entire life peeps out through the curtains of the gender I truly am? This vagina doesn't make me less of a man. This womb is a man's womb, and it's a home for the hormones that tell you she, her, lady, woman, man, miss. The words that are said with no offence meant are often the words that cut me deepest, and each time that I hear my birth name whispered in the distance, a knife protrudes from your throat and stabs me square in the chest through this layer of material keeping it flat. And I know you don't mean to hurt. I know you're not aware that you're standing in the trenches of my war against life, and each time you say she, each time you say her, each time you say daughter, you're the opposition holding the shotgun to my face. So excuse me, mother, excuse me, friend, excuse me, sales assistant simply doing your job. It's excuse me, mister, it's excuse me, sir, it's excuse me, son. I'll never excuse that pain that hurts more than binding my tits, than injecting in hormones, than removing my breast and removing my womb. They say that sticks and stones may break my bones and words will never hurt me, but words are the bullets in every transgender person's suicide. Words are the droplets of blood from every transgender teen's wrists. Words are more explosive than a mine, and with each word, another tick on a time bomb ready to explode. So excuse me, sincerely, a man. This is my last one. It's depressing with a positive touch. It's called I Wish We Were All Like Children. I wish we were all like children, their minds filled with thoughts of rainbows and laughter, their innocence captured in a photograph belonging to the ones that they love. Their only problem is which toy to play with first. I wish we were all like children. Without a care in the world, whether Ken loves Action Man or Barbie loves Cindy, or whether Uncle Ben and Uncle John are really just best friends, or whether Chloe has two mummies or Jack has two daddies. To them it's all relative, and to them it's just love. I wish we were all like children, before prejudice is learned, before ignorance is instilled, before Courtney's daddy came to school with a face of red paper with a scowl painted on. Before Jack stopped coming to school after his daddies were called to take him home, before the class was taught about proper families, with a mum and a dad, before the class heard words like faggot for the first time, before those words were chalked on the pavement of Jack's house. I wish we were more like children. I wish for the future of alternative families with two wedding dresses as the norm. The world can be such an ugly place, but children can see the beauty in anything. The future is the children, so instead of telling them to grow up, let's learn to be young. Let's take a leaf from their crayon-stained books, listen to them carefully, and hear a language free from hate. Each day is getting brighter, and the children are the lights. Each child is a sponge with the potential to wash away the dirt of hate, if we only allow them to absorb enough love. So I wish for the funeral of bigotry and hate. I wish for love to be a truly universal language. I wish for the innocence of a child in our thoughts, but most of all, I wish we were all like children.